Oh, can't believe it's been like 5 months since I posted last on here. So at the end of last year, I got this motorcycle. It's a Yamaha Tenere 700. And I got it because I love going off-road. You know, just being out here in nature is always fun, right? So I love that capability, but also just luggage. I could carry all this stuff. I brought this tripod and this camera. So I was like thinking like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get this motorcycle, just haul a bunch of equipment and camera gear and tripods and all this stuff to all these crazy places. And I know how to ride a motorcycle. I've been riding motorcycles for over 15 years. But I realized dirt is very different on a motorcycle. Like, I don't care how good you are on the road, on a bike or motorcycle, as soon as you hit dirt, it is just like a completely different animal. Like, the whole bike is just doing this. Did you actually know that it's actually a workout when you're riding off-road? Yeah, it's like an actual exercise. Actually, that's part of why I got this Fitbit right here, just to monitor my heart rate. And you know, my Apple Watch can do this too, but this Fitbit, I think the last time I charged this thing was like 4 days ago or something like that, and it's still at 74% battery. So I like that. I really only have to charge it once every 10 days. But yeah, when you're riding motorcycles on dirt, it's actually a pretty good cardio workout. Like, riding on the street, it's fun, but it's not like you're getting cardio out of it, you know? Off-road, your heart rate is up, like in zone 2 for a lot of it. Zone 2, if you don't know what that is, it's something really, that's one of the big things that I've been really obsessed about lately, is like learning about zone 2. Because, okay, pop quiz. What is statistically the most likely way you are going to die? I know because I Googled it. It's heart disease. It's the #1 killer by far. So then, of course, I looked up what is the #1 way to prevent heart disease. And guess what? It is light to moderate cardio. So cardio, oh great, now you gotta go work out. You gotta go to the gym. You gotta work out. I'd rather just die. No, I'm just kidding. But you look up what is light to moderate cardio, and that's zone 2 heart rate, which is I think 60 to 70% of your heart rate. You gotta want to look it up based on your age. So they say zone 2 is like a brisk walk, and you should be able to just hold a conversation and think while you're doing it. They actually say it actually can help you think, because, you know, it circulates blood and sends blood to your brain. And also, if you're trying to lose weight, zone 2 is actually pretty ideal for losing weight, because one, it's very easy to stay consistent, and also it targets 60 to 70% of your energy is sourced from the fat, and only, you know, the rest of it from carbs, opposed to once you go into zone 3. So once you start like running, then it starts to burn a lot more carbs instead of the fat. Oh, but anyways, back to the bike. So, you know, I started riding this a little bit, and this thing is hard to ride. Okay, it is 450 pounds without all this luggage on it. I'm over 500 pounds now. It's also very tall, so I'm on my toes all the time. Literally, I'm like tipping it over and having to pick it up, and oh.
I'll pick it up together. We'll pick it up together.
All right, cool. Yeah, my front tire went over this. I didn't quite have the traction I thought. Oh, I was thinking about buying knee pads today too. Definitely should have. I'm gonna just lay here for 1 second and just.
Seriously, take your time.
Woo.
You're going really fast.
Oh, dude, probably too fast for my own good. I always push the limits a little too faster than my skill level. My skill level goes like this, and then I always try to ride like this.
Once I get like fast enough for me, like, I'm good. I'm just gonna chill.
Yeah.
You know? Like, I'm having fun.
Yeah.
That's usually how I go about it.
It's fine to leave it like just on its side for a bit, huh?
For a little bit.
It's not like a.
You'll need it'll like clear out some of the oil in the exhaust. And sometimes it might smoke a little bit, but that's normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. What I would do is I would take the handlebars, I would drag it back on a little bit, because then when we pick it up,
Right. So just kind of like.
Yeah. And actually the wheel, we'll get the wheel into the, yeah, there we go.
Oop, there we go, cool.
Because then this way,
yeah,
when we pick it up, then it's like ready to go. I'll pick up from here, yeah. All right, one.
All right, not too bad.
Not too bad.
I love bikes. All bikes, I always have, ever since I was like a little ass kid, always loved bikes. The other day, Dylan, Carrie, and I went out on a bike ride that went like 40 miles. And we were pretty destroyed afterwards, but it was fun. What I started to realize is that on days where I ride, I just felt great, like really good. And there's one week where I went and maybe rode like every single day, and it was probably like the best I felt in a really long time. It's hard to explain, but I just felt like I had more energy, I had more excitement for life, and I felt more alive. And I couldn't quite figure out why. I was just like, maybe I just really like riding bikes. I don't know. But then I started to realize that actually whenever I'm riding off-road, my heart rate goes up into zone 2. It's like a light cardio workout. And zone 2 has just so many benefits. You know how a lot of people like exercise to get, like the psychological benefits of it. You get a majority of those benefits just from zone 2. In zone 2, the reason why I feel like it's so successful with a lot of people is because it's so easy to incorporate into your daily lives. A hike is also zone 2. All these fun things that you can multitask in. It's not like you're just jamming on that treadmill and sweat's going everywhere and the only thing you're thinking about is like, I can't wait for this to be over. I feel like I've been feeling the effects of zone 2 for a little while, but I think I'm probably like day 5 of like tracking it on the Fitbit and stuff like that. So, we'll see how much more in shape I can get. Look it up first. Okay, do your own research. Okay, don't ever just like go, oh, hey, this YouTuber says to do this thing. No, you should always do your own research and look at some of the studies. You want to get into zone 2 for 150 minutes a week. So basically that's 30 minutes 5 days a week, or 22 minutes 7 days a week. I've been doing it 7 days a week because on days where I'm in zone 2, I just feel better. People always were like, yeah, you should work out so then you have energy afterwards. Whenever I used to go work out at the gym, I don't know what zone I was in, but probably like max heart rate. I had no idea what I was doing, but I was just dead the rest of the day. And I was like, what the hell is everybody talking about? You have more energy after you work out. But zone 2, I see it. Okay, if I get myself into zone 2 in the mornings, which is now part of my morning routines, gosh, I feel so much better. But anyhow, let's get a few miles in, shall we? So check it out. Basically, the camera goes in right here. Got a little Insta360 in my pocket. Fits up here. Shotgun mic, all right? All that goes right here in the tank. And this part is the safe bag because if I fall over, these might get smashed up. So that's where I keep my water. And of course, I got this beautiful potato jet tripod. Oh my God. How could I be without this tripod? All these bags are currently like empty. Basically, this is where I would put all my camping stuff and food and tools and stuff if I'm doing one of these like bigger expeditions, which I do want to do. This just straps in right here like that. Man, having a motorcycle with luggage, it changes the game. Woo! One of the things I've been trying to do more of lately is get professional training on motorcycles. Just so that when I start riding more and more, I'm doing it somewhat safely. I have this tendency to just ride past my skill level and then just get myself in a lot of trouble. I actually just got back from doing this training session on a racetrack and kind of learning how to ride the Harley quite fast on the road. And a lot of skills that, I just learning now after riding motorcycles for over 15 years, and it's like, man, I probably should have known this sooner. I think the school is called Champions. Definitely would recommend checking them out if you ride. But yeah, it was in Las Vegas, so I went out there for the day to take the Harley and put it on a racetrack and really kind of learn the in and outs of how to do things like applying brakes mid-turn, or really how to like slam on the brakes if you need to stop suddenly. How do you do it safely and as fast as possible? Skills like that. If you ride motorcycles, you got to go take one of their classes. And you come out the other side with just so many more skills to get you out of certain situations, and really understand things like how it's not the throttle that makes you fast, it's the brakes. And I also took a motocross class too, which was fun, but also it was quite scary. I'm not gonna lie. The motocross class was good because it does teach you how to rip on dirt. It's funny, I never was really that into adventure style motorcycles. I honestly didn't even know much about them until my friend Justin was showing me, and I could ride an off-road trail like that, and then I could just hop onto a road and I can easily hit some fast speeds. I could hop onto a freeway no problem on this thing. I'm going 72 right now, 73 with fairly low effort. Woo! It's honestly one of the most fun bikes I've ever had in my life. Oh shoot, this is okay, I thought this was the trail. It is not. Oh, these are the types of situations that are just so freaking easy on that little tiny 200-pound Ultra B. Wrestling 500 pounds is so much less fun than to tuck you in so you don't get scratched up. I'm stuck. Dude, I am so freaking stuck right now. Can't get the bike out. It is way deep in there. What I literally might need to do is tip the bike over and literally drag it out, which would suck. Oh, I literally can't roll backwards. Okay, let's see if I can do the kickstand turn. Come on. Kickstand turn, baby. Move out the way, trash. Oh, heck yeah. Kickstand turn. It worked. You would not believe how exhausting getting yourself out of these situations are. Please don't be super freaking soft. Oh, great. So you're telling me I'm gonna get stuck here too? Son of a, come on. God, I hate being stuck. You could do all this really crazy cool stuff, but then you hit a spot like this, you just get stuck. Yes, yes. Oh, hallelujah. Doesn't this look so much fun, guys? Don't you want to get yourself one of these? Holy shit. I need more momentum. So I gotta get this back. Come on. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Is that enough? Holy shit. Okay. Alright, wish me luck. I do not want to wrestle this bike out again. Jesus. Oh no! Oh my gosh! Woo! Woo! Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh, freedom, baby! Woo! Another day, another session of Zone 2. Oh, all this cactus. That would suck to slip on one of these rocks and just like put your hand down. As the person that spends every day with me, have you noticed a difference ever since I started riding bikes again?
Yeah, you're much happier.
Anyways, Carrie's getting into this Zone 2 action with me. I feel like you've already seen some benefits of it.
Yeah, it feels good. I like that I'm not super sore like after that 40-mile bike ride that I couldn't move for days.
If you already go to the gym, by the way, that's great. Actually, the ideal situation is you do a lot of Zone 2, but you also do, you know, like some muscle building and other stuff too, you know, balance it out. But if you're not doing anything, like kind of we were for a little bit, Zone tuning is so much better than nothing.
I feel Peta's heartbeat. She might be in Zone 2 too.
But yeah, every morning I'll just like do like a walk around the block and, you know, use that time to respond to emails and stuff like that using the voice to text. When I was in least good shape and I started having issues with like my blood pressure and stuff like that, I'm down about 13 to 15 pounds. For me, it's recommended to lose another 5 to 10 pounds or so. But I'm basing this all on longevity. You know, because health can mean a lot of things. Like, you know, if you're a bodybuilder, your priorities are very different from someone that's focused on like longevity. Anyways, giving Carrie that Fitbit. Do you want it? Hopefully you want it, because I don't want it anymore.
Why don't you want it anymore?
Yesterday while I was riding the Tenere, it said I walked 30,000 steps. But there's no way I walked 30,000 steps. It's just,
because you didn't walk at all.
Yeah, I barely walked. But I did a little more research, and it says that's good for like, you know, simple activities like walking. Yeah. But once you start getting into like mountain biking and stuff like that, you know, there's other things like Garmin that's better because it has like GPS in it.
I'm getting your hand-me-down.
Yes.
But it's like a new hand-me-down. You should just randomly say like a random thing in Japanese. Like the most random thing, like, I would like a chocolate dipped pickle or something.
Chocolate dipped pickle?
I don't know.
That is disgusting.